You want to buy a motorcycle, budget under $10,000. That's smart. That's realistic for most riders. You're doing research, looking at options, and somewhere you saw Harley advertising affordable models, solo trim packages, entry-level accessibility, $14,999 Street Bob Solo. Sounds tempting until you realize that's 50% over your budget, and you'd still need insurance, gear, maintenance costs on top. Here's the truth. Harley has exactly 0 motorcycles under $10,000. Nothing. Their cheapest bike is Street Bob Solo at almost 15 grand. That excludes them completely from affordable market. Meanwhile, competitors offer incredible motorcycles under 10,000, better quality. Modern technology, superior reliability, real value. Today, I'm ranking the 5 best motorcycles you can buy right now under $10,000. Real bikes. Available at dealers, not vaporware promises, not future models. Bikes you can ride home tomorrow, and I'll show you why each one destroys any Harley at any price. Let's go. Subscribe if you want honest buying advice without dealer propaganda. Bell icon for more value comparisons. Drop a comment with your budget and riding style. Let's find your perfect bike. Starting at number 5, the Kawasaki Ninja 500. MSRP $5,699 with ABS, $5,299 without ABS. This is the most affordable sport bike in America from a major Japanese manufacturer, and it's shockingly good. The Ninja 500 uses a 451cc parallel twin engine, liquid-cooled, fuel-injected, modern technology, makes approximately 51 horsepower and 32 pound-feet of torque. That doesn't sound like much compared to superbikes, but for new riders and budget-conscious buyers, it's perfect. Enough power to be fun, not enough to kill yourself. Ideal learning platform. The styling is aggressive sport bike. Clip-on handlebars, full fairing, LED lighting, digital display. Looks like bikes costing $15,000, but costs a third of that. Young riders want modern sport aesthetic. Ninja 500 delivers without luxury price tag. Weight is manageable, around 400 pounds wet. Low seat height 29.9 inches. New riders can flat-foot at stops. Confidence building for beginners. Experienced riders appreciate the lightness for canyon carving and city maneuvers. Nimble handling. Easy to ride fast. Fuel economy is excellent, 60+ miles per gallon. Small gas tank but incredible range. Cheap to operate. Insurance costs low because it's small displacement. Maintenance simple because it's Kawasaki quality. Parts available everywhere. Any shop can work on it. Total cost of ownership minimal. Compare to Harley. Harley's cheapest bike costs $14,999, almost 3 times Ninja 500 price. Harley Street. Bob Solo is heavy, slow. Old technology, air-cooled pushrod engine from 1940s, no sport capability, no fuel efficiency, high insurance, expensive maintenance, everything Ninja 500 isn't. For $5,699, Ninja 500 gives new riders legitimate sport bike experience. Modern technology, Japanese reliability, affordable operation, perfect first bike, and costs less than 1/3 what Harley charges for their stripped-down budget model. That's value. That's why Harley's dying while Kawasaki thrives. Number 4 is Honda Rebel 500, MSRP $6,499. This is best beginner cruiser in America, possibly best beginner motorcycle period across all categories. If you want Harley style and attitude without Harley price and weight, Rebel 500 is your answer. The engine is 471cc parallel twin, liquid-cooled, fuel-injected, Honda reliability legendary. Makes approximately 47 horsepower, plenty for highway cruising and city riding. Not intimidating for new riders, not boring for experienced riders. Perfect balance. The styling is minimalist cruiser. Bobber inspired. Low seat height 26.8 inches, lowest in class. Anyone can flat-foot this. 5'2" riders, 6'5" riders, universal fit, blacked out components, modern LED lighting, understated cool, looks expensive, costs reasonable, weight is ridiculously light, 408 pounds wet. You can muscle this bike around parking lots, pick it up if dropped, load on trailer, move in garage, everything easy. Harley cruisers weigh 650 to 750 pounds. Rebel 500 is 250 to 300 pounds lighter. Massive difference for new riders and daily usability. The riding position is comfortable, upright, natural, feet forward but not stretched, hands at natural angle, no wrist strain, no back pain. Ride all day comfortably. Harley pretends their ergonomics are comfortable. They're not. They're designed for sitting at bike nights, not riding long distances. Rebel actually works for real riding. Fuel economy 65 to 70 miles per gallon. 3.1-gallon tank gives 200-mile range. Operating costs minimal. Insurance cheap because it's beginner-friendly displacement. Maintenance every 8,000 miles. Honda parts inexpensive and available globally. Total cost of ownership lower than any Harley by massive margin. Here's the direct comparison. Honda Rebel 500 costs $6,499. Harley Street Bob Solo costs $14,999. Harley charges $8,500 more. For what? Heavier weight, worse handling, older technology, air-cooled engine, higher operating costs, worse reliability. Nothing justifies that price difference. Nothing. Rebel 500 gives new riders Harley cruiser aesthetic without Harley disasters. Affordable, reliable, modern, perfect beginner bike, perfect urban bike, perfect value bike, and costs less than half what Harley demands for inferior product. Buy the Honda. Enjoy riding. Save $8,000. That's smart decision making. Number 3 is legendary Yamaha MT-07. MSRP $7,999. This is the most fun motorcycle under $10,000. Period. If you want to understand why people love motorcycles, buy an MT-07. You'll get it immediately. The engine is 689cc parallel twin. Yamaha's incredible CP2 motor makes 73 horsepower and 49 pound-feet of torque. That's real power. Highway passing easy, canyon roads exciting, city riding never boring. Power band linear and accessible, torque everywhere, throttle response instant. This engine is addictive, smile-inducing, character-rich. The styling is naked street fighter, aggressive, angular, menacing. LED headlight looks angry. Compact proportions, minimal bodywork, function over form. Riders love it. Non-riders don't understand it. Perfect. 2025 model got updates, ride-by-wire throttle, 3 riding modes, traction control, slipper clutch, modern electronics without complex interfaces. Weight is light, 414 pounds wet, power-to-weight ratio excellent, acceleration strong, handling sharp, flickable, confidence inspiring. Experienced riders push hard. New riders learn quickly. Progression happens naturally. You grow with this bike instead of outgrowing it immediately. The versatility is incredible. Commute to work, carve canyons on weekends, road trip with luggage, track day capable. One bike handles everything. Harley cruisers do one thing: look cool sitting still. MT-07 does everything while moving. That's why younger riders choose Yamaha. They want bikes that actually ride well, not just photo props for Instagram. Fuel economy 50 to 60 miles per gallon, 3.7-gallon tank. Decent range, operating costs low, insurance moderate because it's naked standard, not superbike. Maintenance intervals reasonable, Yamaha reliability proven, parts available, service easy. Total cost of ownership fraction of Harleys. Here's the comparison nobody at Harley wants you to see. Yamaha MT-07 costs $7,999. Makes 73 horsepower, weighs 414 pounds, modern liquid-cooled twin, electronics, technology, fun. Harley Street Bob Solo costs $14,999, makes approximately 60 horsepower, weighs 655 pounds, ancient air-cooled V-twin, no electronics, no technology, not fun, costs $7,000 more for inferior everything. Why would anyone choose Harley? Brand loyalty from aging boomers. That's it. Younger riders comparing specs and value choose Yamaha every time. MT-07 represents what motorcycling should be: accessible, fun, reliable, affordable. Everything Harley isn't. Number 2 is Triumph Trident 660. MSRP $8,995. This is the bike that proves British motorcycles aren't just expensive collector items anymore. Triumph built accessible modern motorcycle with premium brand quality at Japanese competitor pricing, and it's phenomenal. The engine is 660cc inline triple. Triumph's signature 3-cylinder configuration makes 81 horsepower and 47 pound-feet torque. More power than MT-07, smoother delivery than twins. Triple engine sound is distinctive, unique. character you can't get from fours or twins. People turn heads not for aesthetics, but for sound alone. The styling is retro-modern naked. Round headlight, minimal bodywork, classic proportions, timeless design. Won't look dated in 10 years. LCD display provides information without overwhelming. Simple, functional, British style without British pretension. Looks like $15,000 bike. Costs $9,000. Weight is impressively light, 407 pounds wet. Triumph obsessed over weight reduction. Aluminum frame, compact packaging. Result is nimble handling that embarrasses bikes costing twice as much. New riders find confidence immediately. Experienced riders exploit capability fully. Suspension setup balanced, brakes strong. Everything works cohesively. The versatility matches or exceeds MT-07. Commuter, weekend warrior, tour capable, track day ready. Triumph designed one bike that does everything well instead of multiple bikes that specialize. Smart strategy. Practical for buyers, cost-effective for ownership, fuel economy 55 to 65 miles per gallon, 3.9-gallon tank, good range, operating costs low, insurance reasonable, maintenance intervals longer than Japanese competitors, Triumph quality improved dramatically, reliability now matches Honda and Yamaha, parts availability excellent, dealer network growing, compared to Harley. Trident 660 costs $8,995. Harley Street Bob Solo, $14,999. $5,000 difference. For that $5,000 less, Triumph gives you triple-cylinder engine, more power, less weight, better handling, modern technology, British heritage without British price. Harley gives you heavy, outdated V-twin, old technology. No performance advantage, brand name markup. Nothing justifies $5,000 premium. Nothing. Younger buyers with critical thinking skills choose Triumph. Older buyers with nostalgia choose Harley. Market share trends prove which strategy works. Number 1 motorcycle under $10,000 is Honda CB750 Hornet. Just launched for 2025 at $9,099. This is game-changing value, legitimate middleweight performance at entry-level price. Honda looked at market, saw a gap between entry bikes and premium bikes, built perfect solution, and priced it to kill competition. The engine is 755cc parallel twin. Same engine as Honda Trans Alp and NC 750X. Proven reliable, makes 91 horsepower and 55 pound-feet torque. That's serious power. Superbike performance from 10 years ago, available today for under $10,000. Highway passing effortless, canyon roads thrilling, track days possible. Real performance. The styling is aggressive naked, sharp angles, sculpted tank, LED lighting everywhere, digital TFT display, modern connectivity. Looks like premium bike because Honda didn't cheap out on design. Most manufacturers cut corners on budget models. Honda gave CB750 full premium treatment at budget price. That's brand strength. That's market understanding. Weight is reasonable. 418 pounds wet. Slightly heavier than Trident and MT-07 but more powerful. Power to weight still excellent. Handling sharp. Agile, confidence-inspiring, suspension competent, brakes strong with ABS standard, safety and performance combined. The technology package is comprehensive, ride-by-wire throttle, multiple riding modes, traction control, quick shifter available, smartphone connectivity, navigation, all features that Harley charges thousands extra for if they offer at all. Honda includes standard on $9,000 bike. That's value. That's respecting customers. Fuel economy 45 to 55 miles per gallon, 4.1-gallon tank. Decent range, operating costs low. Insurance moderate because it's standard naked, not superbike despite power. Maintenance intervals generous, Honda legendary reliability. Parts cheap and available globally. Total cost of ownership lowest in performance category. Here's the devastating comparison. Honda CB750 Hornet, $9,099, 91 horsepower, 418 pounds, modern liquid-cooled parallel twin, full electronics, technology, performance, value. Harley Street Bob Solo, $14,999, 60 horsepower, 655 pounds, primitive air-cooled pushrod V-twin, no electronics, no technology, no performance, no value. Costs $5,000 more. The math is brutal. Harley charges 50% more money for 34% less power, 57% more weight, Technology from 1940s, worse fuel economy, higher maintenance, lower reliability. No rational buyer chooses Harley. Only brand-loyal boomers ignoring specifications buy Harleys. Everyone else buys Honda. CB750 Hornet represents modern motorcycling, accessible price, real performance. Advanced technology, Japanese reliability, perfect middleweight that new riders can grow into and experienced riders enjoy immediately. This is why Honda dominates. This is why Harley's dying. Value, performance, common sense. Notice something? 5 best motorcycles under $10,000. 0 Harleys. Not because I'm biased against Harley, because Harley doesn't compete in this segment at all. Their cheapest bike costs $14,999. 50% over $10,000 budget, completely excluded from affordable market. But more important than price is value. Even if Harley had bike under $10,000, it wouldn't make this list. Because Harley quality, reliability, technology, and performance can't compete with Japanese and European manufacturers at any price point. Every bike on this list offers modern liquid-cooled engines. Harley's air-cooled. Every bike includes electronics, rider aids, technology. Harley charges extra for cruise control. Every bike weighs under 450 pounds. Harley cruisers exceed 650. Every bike gets 50-plus miles per gallon. Harleys get 35 to 45. Every bike on this list will run 100,000 miles with basic maintenance. Harley might make 50,000 before major issues. Resale value on these bikes holds strong because reputation for reliability. Harley resale tanks because everyone knows quality problems exist. The real reason Harley's not here? They abandoned affordable market. They target affluent boomers buying $40,000 customs. They ignore young riders. They surrender entry-level segment to competitors. Then wonder why sales collapse when their customer base ages out. Meanwhile, Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Triumph all compete aggressively under $10,000, building brand loyalty young, creating lifetime customers, selling multiple bikes to same person over decades. That's sustainable business model. Harley's milking dying demographic until collapse. That's not business model. That's managed decline. 5 best motorcycles under $10,000. November 2025. Kawasaki Ninja 500 at $5,699, Honda Rebel 500 at $6,499, Yamaha MT-07 at $7,999, Triumph Trident 660 at $8,995, Honda CB750 Hornet at $9,099. Every single bike offers better value, performance, technology, and reliability than any Harley at any price. Modern engines, electronics, lightweight, fuel efficiency, Japanese and British quality, affordable pricing. These bikes prove you don't need $15,000 to $30,000 for great motorcycle. You need $9,000 or less in smart purchasing decisions. Harley charges $14,999 minimum. Gives you air-cooled dinosaur technology, heavy weight, poor fuel economy, questionable reliability, no electronics, no value. Why would anyone choose that? Brand loyalty from older generation, that's it. Younger buyers comparing specifications choose competitors every time. Don't buy Harley. Buy one of these 5 bikes. Save $5,000 to $9,000. Get better motorcycle. Enjoy riding. Smile every day. That's what motorcycling should be. Not status symbol debt trap. Actual functional fun machine that works reliably without bankrupting you. Drop a comment. Which of these 5 would you buy? Or did I miss your favorite under $10,000? Let's hear it. Subscribe for honest motorcycle buying advice. This channel saves you thousands by exposing marketing lies and revealing real value. No dealer propaganda, no manufacturer sponsorship, just facts and common sense. Best motorcycles under $10,000. Don't buy Harley. Buy any of these 5 instead. Your wallet will thank you, your riding enjoyment will improve, and you'll understand why Harley's dying while competitors thrive.